What's up, you guys? It's the Rain Vibe, and I got a quick message for you guys. Well, hopefully, be quick. Um, I want to encourage you guys to always believe in yourself and to put yourself first, put your dreams first. You know, there's a lot of temptations in this world. It could be like thoughts, people, like things, and you can kind of get steered away off your path, like very slick and like in a slick manner, but you always have the ability to bring yourself back to the present. And it's so funny I said that because live in a moment, but you really do have to live in a moment, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, oh, no evil, no devil. It's just that sometimes it can be hard to stay focused on just to stay focused in general. It doesn't mean you're being taken over by some evil spirit or the devil. Like, it's life. Okay, it happens. And nowadays people's attention spans are like shorter than ever, so hey, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. But there is always ways that you can cultivate discipline and motivation at the same time. So one of the things that I like to do is, vision board, journaling, or if it's just daydreaming in my head about making plans, or what I want to do, how I want this to be designed, or when do I want to do this. And then, a lot of times those thoughts are translated on paper. Now, the challenge can be when it comes to actually executing those plans. And many of us may have troubles with actually putting in the work. It's normal as well. So don't beat yourself up about it. But do realize that, you have to start somewhere. And you may stumble a lot of times, but that doesn't mean that you have to just stay on the ground. Doesn't mean you have to fall either. Because a lot of people think that just because they make a mistake that it's not meant for them, or just because this path doesn't look the way they expected at the beginning, that it's just not for them. It's not true. You have to and I know a lot of people, OGs, already know this. You have to stay in it. It's a marathon. It's not a race. Anything that you would like to do in life, you have to go all the way through with it. If it's really a passion, you'll put your all in it, and you'll allow yourself to have those breaks just to get back up, and you're like, okay, I got my rest, let's go again, let's try again. But balancing, like, prioritizing rest and rejuvenation, like, well, that's the same thing. So it's like, what am I trying to say? Rest, rejuvenation, hard work, and creativity, flexibility, combining all of these things and knowing exactly when it is time to execute each one. Like, you can have an actual rest day where you just do nothing, right? And then you have a day where you're also putting in work, but you're doing light work because you're rejuvenating. You're allowing your mind to actually get back to work, but not really forcing anything to come about. You're reflecting on decisions that you may have made, and then you may have days where you're going to have days where you actually put in the work, and you are, quote unquote, grinding, hustling, whatever you want to call it, hard work, right? So, but when it comes to creativity, because this can go a lot of ways for a lot of different things and people. With creativity, which I feel like you guys who are watching this video may be prone to, or you may want to invest in, it's a lot different. It requires a lot of flexibility. You will be in and out of it, and you have to understand that you may have had days where you have a spark of like huge inspiration, but it can also be the same day where you really just need to do nothing at all pertaining to that craft or that idea of business. Let thoughts roam, leave it alone. The next day, hey, let's put ideas to paper Okay, let's, you know, create an outline for everything, and then maybe do some daydreaming as well to manifest. And then, other days we want to actually get down to business. We're doing things. So I said balance. Hey, the creativity flow, that's a whole different path. And even though everyone may take it differently, there's no denying that when it comes to setting time aside for your own goals, for your personal goals, and like everyday life, like it's all going to be like all over the place, and you have to learn how to master time management, rest, and I would say meditation as well, because I think it's different from rest. Meditation, you're not you're not really, you're not sleeping. You're allowing yourself to still be woke and coming up with ways on exactly how you can improve yourself for others. How can you improve yourself for your business? How can you improve yourself for just whatever you're trying to bring into your life? The energy of abundance. So it works out in so many ways, you guys. But I'm not going to continue to run my mouth about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It's the Rain Vibe. Peace.